Ta-da! Morning. Okay, last one before Christmas. Probably won't do one now until I come back for the new year. So there's loads on there you can go back to, your favourites, and find them. But today we're going to do circle or halo for Christmas. Okay. Hope everyone's feeling good. Check yourself, make sure you're all okay. Let's get going and start with some breathing. So nice comfortable place on the mat and relax your shoulders. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Get your tummy in, knees are soft. Shake your fingers out. Shake all that Christmas jollity away. Joviality, whatever the word is. Anyway, keep breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in, filling up your body. Exhale, blow out the candle. And again, softening everything with each breath. Breathing in and exhaling. Okay, side breath. So breathing in, expand the rib cage to the side of the room. Feel those ribs expand. Feel the breath coming in. Hold it at the top and then exhale. The ribs closing up. Again, breathing in and out. Okay, start the breath in your lower ab and see if you can spread it out to your ribs. So breathe it in from here and then let it spread out. And exhale last time. Hands together, elbows high, squeeze the palms, breathing in, twist round one side. And then exhale back to center. Breathing into the other side. Exhale back. Let's go again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Roll the shoulders back, up, back and down. And reverse it. Let's go one at a time. Got this little microphone tickling my neck today. This little mouse on my neck and forward. Okay, hold it there. Okay, hands on hips, hip circles. Draw a circle with your hips. Working your way round. And reverse it. Last one. Let's have a squeeze of our pelvic floor. So internally, squeeze your pelvic floor in, lift it up, feel the cross across your tummy, and then release it down. So breathing in, squeeze in, imagine it coming up, hold it, exhale down. Last time, lift internally, squeeze, 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 hold, release it. Hands on hips, tuck the tailbone under, and release. So scooping under, and release. Two more. Tuck, tilt, scoop, release. Your last one. Release. Okay, little circle of the ankles. If you've got clicky ankles, circle it each direction. Point and flex the toe. Wiggle each toe. Wake them up. Hello, toes. Okay, then pick the toes up and place them on the mat. So spread the weight. Spread the toes out. Big toe, little toe, and everything else is in between. So start finding a nice base for your feet. Use this base in all the moves. And then start rocking forward, spreading the weight, backwards, center of the heel. Forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. forwards and hold. So spreading the weight. If you tend to roll out, think about bringing the weight back in on your big toe. Place the heels down, lift the toes up towards the shins, stretching out the calves. And if you can, you could do lift one foot at a time if you like, for balance purposes, or try both. Just be careful you don't fall back. Lift and lower. And then let's push the toes into the mat. Push the weight all the way up through the leg. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Grab a circle. Okay, number of moves. Shoulders and legs will combine together, and then we'll roll down. So, okay, circle. Pressing it's going to be obviously more active. You could just hold it so it puts you in the right position, keeps your arms out nice and straight. Try a little squeeze. You won't break it however hard you squeeze this. Okay, so let's start with circle front, and we're going to do, so you're going to look straight through, so your arms are in line, your shoulders are in line with your wrists, so your eye gaze is going through the circle. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back and down. We're going to squeeze for 3. So 1, 2, 3, release. Double it, fast time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Squeeze and hold. Release. Squeeze and hold. Release. Squeeze and hold. Release. Brilliant. Drop it down, reset. When you're squeezing, you get that transverse transverse squeeze across your abs. You can sort of feel it pulling in here. That's good for the obliques as well. Okay, same thing, arms above the head. So reaching up. I don't know if I go out of camera range there. Let's go back so you can see. Okay, take a deep breath in, shoulders away from ears. You're going to squeeze for 3. So 1, 2, 3, release. Double it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. Squeeze and hold. Release. Squeeze and hold. Release. Last one. Squeeze and hold. Release. Drop it down, shoulders back. Okay. Circle on the squidgy part of your hip. Have your hand, wherever you're comfortable, out to the side or on your hip for balance. Shoulders back, tummy's in, knees are soft. Hip press, and we're going to introduce a sort of leg side tap as well. The same thing, 3, 6, and then holding. So we're going to do press for 3 and tap out. So we're going to go 1, press, 2, press, 3, press, double it, tap the double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. Hold out the leg and press. Release. Go again. Release. Go again. Release. Shake it out. Okay, let's swap to the other side. Only little sets of these because we're still warming up the body. We've got plenty to do with the circle, so just a nice gentle warm up today. Same thing, hands on hips. Position yourself. You're going to squeeze for 3, tap the opposite leg out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and in. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. Okay, hold out for squeeze. Whoops. Release. Squeeze. Release. Last one. Squeeze. Release. Shake it out. Brilliant. Okay, let's do some squats. So we're going to squat down, return with a little tilt, and I think we've got a little side arm in between. So feet are nice and wide, so wider than your hips. Roll your shoulders back, tummy's in. Up, back and down with the shoulders. Take a breath. Circle goes out in front. We're going to squat down nice and slowly. So check your knees. We're in slightly wider squat for this. In fact, I'm slightly too wide. That's more comfortable. Check your knees over your second and third toes. Bottoms out behind. My eye gaze is going through the circle. From here, I'm going to take my right hand out to the side. Back to centre. Have a squeeze in between if you wish. Left hand goes out. Centre. Another squeeze. Hold it. Okay, now push the foot to come up slowly. Whew. Circle's going to go all the way up. We're going to tilt back, come to center, and then we're going to go again. The circle comes back down, and then come down with your squat. Hold. Push the circle out further. Right arm to the side. Eye gaze goes with it. And back. Left arm. And back. I forgot the squeeze in between, so we'll squeeze here. Release. Breath in. Push up. Circle comes all the way up. Tilt back. Center. Heel rise. That's what I missed out on the first one. Oh, not with it today. Okay, circle comes down. Reset. Breathing in. Exhale, go down. Hold. Arm goes out to the right. Center, left. Center, squeeze. Release. Inhale. Exhale, return. Tilt back, eye goes through. Center, heel rise. Return. Down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, squat. Hold. Arm out to the right. Back to the center. Arm out to the left. Back to the center. Hold. Small pulses. Now hold. Push your arms away from your ears. Inhale, exhale, return. Circle goes up. Lean back. Center, heel rise. Down, slowly come down. Drop, circle, reset. Brilliant. Okay, let's do some lunge forward. So you're going to put the circle, two ways of doing it, however you're more comfortable, either this way or this way. However you feel more comfortable. I'm going to do this way. It just fits on my tummy better that way. So I'm going to take, so we're going to do our 3, 6 and doubles with some front lunges. So take a step forward with your right leg. Find your triangle base, shoulders back, breathing in. We're going to press for 3, dip down and up. So roll your shoulders back. So you dip down, return for 3, 2, 3. Push the foot, come back in, go straight out to the left side. Down for 3, 1, 2, 3. Push away, come back, swap feet. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return. Go right foot, down and hold. Release the circle, come up, go down again, hold. Release the circle, come up, down and hold, last one. Go down a little lower, drop your shoulders from your ears. Okay, how slowly can you come up, releasing the circle and pushing up? Now push that foot away, come back, go left, down and hold. Come up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down, hold. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Okay, how slowly can you come up, releasing the circle and your foot? Now the hard bit, push the weight away, come back, shake it out, brilliant. Okay, one more before we roll down. So options here, we're going to take a nice wide stance and then you're going to turn to the side. So options are move your right foot slightly over again so they're not feet behind each other, so you've got that base again to support you. If you can, everyone's going to lunge down on their front leg, so your knee bends and goes over your right toe, and then you're lunging straight down. So options are, if you can't put the hand down onto the floor, you're just going to float the circle out and reach up. If you can lean forward, you might need to wiggle yourself about a bit. The circle is going to hit the floor and you're going to press, find yourself a comfortable position, press lightly on the circle and then look up to the right with the hand. Nice deep stretch, hold it. Release the hand down, release the press on the circle, slowly make your way up. You're going to switch your feet, come round to centre, push the circle out in front, lean back. Feel that nice stretch on the back of your legs. Okay, slowly stack yourself back up, spine comes up, circle comes in, have a squeeze. Release, turn the other way. Turn your feet round, position yourself so you're comfortable. So either circle out to the side, or if you can, take your lunge deeper. Circle on the floor, hand on the circle, left arm looks up to the ceiling. Press lightly on the circle and deeply in that lunge. Breathing in and out. Hand comes in, slowly come up, turn your feet. Circle goes out to the front, lean and look. So pushing your hands far away, take the eye gaze through the circle with that nice stretch at the back of your legs. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come up, stack yourself up. Circle comes in slightly, last squeeze. Release, walk your feet in. Brilliant. Okay, roll downs. We're going to do roll down to the floor, and then I think we're going to just take the circle out to the side each time, but I'll cue it as we go. So end of the mat, feet hip width apart. Take a breath. Exhale, soften. Okay, let's start with the circle in front, chin to chest, and roll yourself down. So exhale, roll yourself down your body, eye gaze going through your circle. Drop the circle on the floor if you're anywhere near there. Place your hands on the circle, take your eye gaze through your legs. So keep thinking corset wrapped around your tummy to draw your tummy in. Don't allow it to hang. Straighten up the back of the legs. If you struggle to straighten your legs, do one at a time. Not a problem. So push one forward at a time, and then eventually you'll be able to hopefully straighten a bit more. So eye gaze through, breathing in. Exhale, return. Nice and slowly stacking up, back of the legs, back of the knees, back of the thighs. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips. Click, 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 spine stacks. Roll your shoulders back. Circle comes out in front, and you're going to twist to the left, slowly taking your eye gaze through, far around as you can. Back to center. Breathing in and out, twist the opposite way. Back to center. Circle drops, breathing in. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. Circle drops to the floor, hands on circle, eye gaze through the legs. Corset around the tummy. See if you can push your seat bones higher to the ceiling. So widen them out to the side of the room and then lift them. So it lengthens your back. Deeper hamstring stretch. Okay, thinking big toe, little toe, all the weight is pressing around. Look at the big toe, press down, look at the little toe, press down. Breathing in. Grab the circle, exhale, return. Blow out the candle. Blow the breath through the circle. Visualize there's a birthday cake in between that circle. I don't know where I get these little cues from. Just pop into my mind. Turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders. Circle comes out. Let's go the opposite direction to start with. So I'm going round to my right, squeezing my waist around and back to center and to the other side. Breathing, exhaling now. And back to center. Okay, last one. Circle down, breathing in, shoulders back. Exhale, roll down. Got the circle in front and hang at the bottom. So draw your tummies in, press your feet down, press your feet so your legs lift. Lift your hips up, hands go down, walk out to your upward dog. Okay, roll up onto your toes so you're on your toes. And then push your left heel back, your right heel back, both heels back. And again, left heel, right heel, both heels, hips are high, tummy's drawn in. Okay, let's rock forward into our plank position. Push the circle out of the way for a moment. Okay, holding plank, tummy's in, bums are down, shoulders over wrists. We're going to do leg pull front. So right leg, imagine you're sweeping your toes back along the carpet. So sweep back, kick up and down, swap. Sweep your toes back, up and down, swap, sweep, swap, sweep and kick. Last one each side. Sweep, sweep, hold it. Drop to your knees if you wish. If not, you're going to rock onto your toes. Rock back. Tummies are in. Don't allow your tummy to drop. Back and hold. So push your heels away to the wall behind. Push the weight forward. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, take a rest pose. Now let's do press up with the circle. Nice option. So you'll be surprised that you can do a full press up with this. You might be able to do a full press up anyway, but this puts you in the right position. So circle goes underneath your chest and above your waistband, and then you lay down with it directly underneath you. So start in your press up position, so shoulders over wrists, toes are tucked under, on your knees to start with, looking down so you're nicely comfortable. Then you're going to come up onto your toes, so pop up, push your heels back and press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up and hold. Drop your knees down for a second. We're going to do another set of 5. Too much for you, stay on your knees and do the press up. It's the same movement. Okay, if not, toes tucked under, coming with me. Full press up. We've got 5. We've got 4. We've got 3. Push the mat away. We've got 2. We've got 1. Up, hold. Drop your knees, take the circle out, take a rest pose. Brilliant. Okay, rocking yourself onto your tummy. We've got our swimmy rocky things. So circle behind. So put your bottom between the circle so it's poking through. Okay, eye gaze is looking at the mat. Legs are long, strong and together, like you're a mermaid, so it's one leg. So we're going to stretch our legs back. So tuck your toes, point your toes so they're nice and soft, and then stretch your legs away to make them longer. So okay, roll your shoulders back, lift the circle up, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift the legs and push away. We're just making ourselves longer. So eye gaze can go just in front of you, hold it, keep lengthening and release it. Okay, breathing in, lift, exhale. And you make your legs longer. And you lift your arms higher and squeeze your shoulders together. Just a small move. Release it. One more. Breathing in. Exhale, lift. Legs go away. Legs are long, strong and together. Toes are nicely pointed. Lifting up so your top of your thighs are on the mat, probably. And your chest and your belly. You're lifting and squeezing. Release. Okay, options for front stretch. If you find this too much with the circle because it's quite high to lift. Stick to your cobra. So cobra is where we do head, shoulders, and you can stay like this or you can lift up higher. That's your option. If not, you're going to take the circle in front. Can you see that? Yep, press, just about press. So you're looking like you're swim kicking. So eye gaze is through the circle. You're reaching forward from your shoulders. Your legs are anchoring you down. We're just going to lift the top half of our body up. So press on the circle, lift up. Press on the circle, lift up. Adjust the circle as you need. You're going to feel that all the way under your lats. Press and lift. Hold. Release. Take a moment. Okay, circle. Scoop your feet through the circle. Turn it so your feet aren't on the padded bits. They're on the, not the handles. So trying to keep our knees as close together as we can, holding the circle. So you already got a nice little stretch going on here. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Peel your shoulders up. And then try and peel your thighs up. And release it down. So it's a rocking prep. So peel shoulders up, peel thighs up. Release. One more. Shoulders, knees lift up. Try and keep your knees pointing towards each other. If you want to go into start to a little rock, you can. I'm not going to do that today because my back's a little sore. And release it. Take the circle out in front. Come back to all fours and push yourself back for a rest pose. Okay, sweeping ourselves around for our ab set. So, got 5 moves. First one, laying down flat. Circle with the pads in between your thighs and squeeze. So already you're working out. So already your circling now looks like an oval, so it's squeezed in. Shoulders are relaxed. Take a moment. Inhale. Exhale, back of the head. Relax the back of the throat. Take the shoulders down away from the ears. Relax them down. Open up your collarbones as though they're smiling. Relax the back of your chest, the back of your rib cage, the back of your pelvis, and think about where the weight is on your feet. So it's not rocked to the outside edge. The weight is still trying to press firmly. If you just press your big toe down, you get a little additional squeeze on the circle. And then you're going to relax your rib cage in and down. If you put your hands on underneath your ribs, a little soft bit, and your fingers directly in front of your thumbs, and try and shorten that little bit there. So try and shorten the gap between your thumb and your finger. If you shorten that gap, it relaxes your spine down. Sounds a bit weird, but try and make that a bit shorter, and it just relaxes your spine and your ribs down. Okay, we're going to do hands behind head, breathing in, lift up for 1, keep the squeeze. Position yourself so you're comfortable. Then you're going to dive your hands through the circle for 2. Back for 1, release down. Anytime you need to release the squeeze on your thighs if it's too much, do so. However, if not, you're going to keep those legs active. Keep that squeeze. So it's a 2-part sit-up. We breathe, we lift for 1, we dive for 2. So back for 1, release it. Keep going. Exhale as you go through. Inhale as you come up. Keep a gap between your chin and your chest. And see if you can make a difference from the first move to the second move. It doesn't have to be big, but you'll feel that spine pushing down and your front belly button squeezing to the mat. So you're squeezing the air out. 4 more. Reset the squeeze. Just look at it. If it's gone back to a circle, reset it. Now I've got a burn going on in between my thighs and on my tummy. up and hold. So now just small dives through the circle. Take your shoulders from your ears. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Breathing in. Use your breath. Exhale. One more breath in. Slowly, hands back to ears. Slowly exhale. Release that squeeze. I don't know what was more comfortable, to release the squeeze there or release the sit-up double workout. Okay. Hook yourself up to seated. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do my feet. Bring myself up to seated. Obliques. Options. Again, like we've said before, anytime when you're in your obliques, if you need to sit upright with your back, still got green light, that's good. Stay upright so the crown is lifted, so that you're taking away that tension from your lower back. If not, you're going to come into your C curve with me. So we're going to breathe in. Exhale, think of a little C under your bra strap. Make that C to start with, then make a deeper C in the middle of your tummy, and then the bottom of the C, your pelvis tilts round. So you're in a nice C curve. Circle's going to go out in front, and we're just going to start with a little Russian twist each side. Tap the circle down to, what's that, 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Anytime you need to come back up in between, rest, do so. If not, you stay with the tap, and then we're going to layer it by bringing it opposite knee. So as you tap left, right leg comes up. Tap right, left leg comes up. You can stay like that. Again, go back to option 1. This is option 2. Or make it even harder. Extend the legs out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay this side. Switch to the other side. Come back to center, hold. Slowly come up. Whew. Full circle in front of your feet. Have a nice little stretch. Well done. Okay, lay yourself back down, neck pull. So the padded bit goes at the top, doesn't go on your neck, it goes at the bottom of your head, even though it's called neck pull. So bottom of your head, your arms come through the circle and hold onto the top pad, trying to keep our elbows fairly close together so that we're not letting them go east and west. We're trying to bring them both to north, as it were. Okay, find a comfortable position by lengthening your neck to start with, so it's not crunched up, because this is going to be a nice neck stretch as well. So we're going to do head and shoulders comes up to start with, so you can see what it feels like. And then your spine flattens as you come up, and then it dips. You get the natural curve. So head and shoulders up and down. Stay like that if you wish. If not, you're going to bring opposite leg in. Single, single. Then you're going to do a double. 2 doubles actually. So we go right knee comes in and meets. Left knee comes in and meets. Both for a double. Okay, option is to stay like that, or you're going to extend the legs. So you're going to do one leg comes out, the other leg comes out. Both legs come out twice. So you're either tapping down, you're extending, or you're just doing your neck. Single, double, double, single, single, double, double. Last one. Single, single, double, double. In and hold. Small crunches together. So trying to get your knees to your wrists. Think about trying to draw your tummy in, squeeze it in, squeeze the air out as you exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly tap your feet down, tap your head down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to do single leg circle with alternate foot on the circle. So Circles front of the mat, left heel, sort of about where your Achilles is resting on the circle. I think you can see that, brilliant. Okay, position yourself so you're not skew with, your hips are level, the eyes on your hips are looking up, so you're not sort of leaning round to each side. Okay, hands are down by your side, soften again, shoulders away from ears. Practice that rib movement where you shorten the gap between underneath your ribs and your hips. So shorten that gap, which allows your spine to relax down. Okay, single leg circle. So right knee comes in. You can stick to knee bent if you wish, if it's too much. If not, you straighten the leg, lengthen it to start with. So push out of that hip 2 inches longer. It's going to go across the body, down, round and up. Now we want to keep this nice and slow and controlled. A, because it's better for you, and B, because you've got the other foot on the circle and you don't want that circle to ping away. So you can do 4 each side, trying to soften your ribs the whole time. We're not allowing our ribs to flare. Push up and in between, go the other way. It doesn't matter how big or how small your circle is, but you're controlling that hip and you're getting a tummy workout as well. And if you're anything like me, your hip's clunking. Up and hold, push up. Slowly, slowly, slowly lower. Exhale. Now with control, you're going to put that foot on the circle and switch it over and take the other foot down. And readjust your hips. I've just moved mine slightly to the left so that they're in line, so that I'm not skew with. Okay, breathing in and exhaling. Okay, we're going to bring the knee in and up. Push the toes up to the ceiling. Okay, across the body, down, round and up. 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. So it goes down, round and up. Draw a circle with your knee. Draw it above your navel if you can. So when you come up, the circle then goes more, your sort of thighs come between more forward to your chest. Hold it up, push up. Exhale, how slowly can you lower that foot to the circle? Both feet are going on the circle. Brilliant. So reposition yourself so you're comfortable. Should feel quite nice. And we're going to do 100 with our feet on the circle. So squeeze your heels together, head comes up, arms come up, gap between the chin and the chest, pump. Pump the balloons under your arms. How still can you keep your feet on that circle? So you're breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Really nice position on your spine because your feet are elevated, so there's no pressure on your spine here. So keep sucking this tummy in. Look at your feet. Breathing in for 5 and out for 5. 2 more, breathing in and out. 1 more, breathing in and out. Lower the hands, lower your head, gently flick the circle out and just sweep your feet side to side, windscreen wipe your knees. Well done. Okay, we're going to do roll up, I think. Yep, so roll yourself up seated again. You can put your foot through the circle and use it to bring yourself up safely. Okay, roll up. We're going to combine a spine stretch with this. So take your options. You're either going to roll halfway with your circle pushing out if it's too much to go down, so half roll up. When you feel like you've lost control, you're just going to flop down. If it's too much, come back up. If not, legs are straight, glued to the mat, toes are facing the ceiling, little toes drawing round, side of the legs are active. We're sitting up nice and tall. Circle comes out, shoulders away from ears. Breathing in, exhale. So now think that your legs are glued to the mat and you're turning your hips, pelvis, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. Circle's going to come up slowly over your head. Breathing in. Okay, think how much and you glue your legs down before we come up. So circle comes up, everything's glued down from the waist down, head comes up, peel up the top of your shoulders. Now think, press from here, press the back of your hips and the back of your legs really firmly, grip, vice grip, and it's going to help you come up. So vice grip, grip down, push down to come up. Brilliant. Sit up nice and tall. Take the circle, loop it over your feet, hold the circle and just give yourself a nice little spine stretch. So elbows come wide and the crown of your head dives in between your legs. So you've got that beach ball in between your legs, even though your legs aren't wide, and you're diving in between, rounding this spine over. Now find your wings in the top of your back and spread them. Stretch out that spine. Lovely. Release it off. Feet together, circle forward. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Rolling from the back of my bottom, the back of my hips, my pelvis is turning. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Circle up and over my head. Circle comes up. Exhale, head, shoulders, top of back, middle back, lower back. Sitting up nice and tall. Circle goes in front of the feet. Take another spine stretch. Diving forward. Just adjust yourself slightly here so you can feel the stretch in your spine. So crown of the head diving in between the legs, pulling on the circle, stretching out that spine. And release it. Okay, brilliant. So from here, let's take, I'm going to switch so you can see me, spine twist. So legs slightly wide, hoop the handle over your right foot. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, you're going to turn the top half of your body so it faces your right leg. Take your eye gaze to your right knee and just pull yourself over. So adjust your hands closer to the front hand. Pull yourself over and look at that knee. Return. Right hand on the circle. Left hand is pointing your feet. So you've got a stretch here. You're pulling on this circle. You're stretching. You're going to take your hand from, what's that, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Sit yourself up nice and straight. 10, 9, 8, 7 o'clock. Maybe getting anywhere near 6 o'clock. Bring it back round nice and slowly. Exhale back round. Swap hands. So now this hand's going to go 12 o'clock. So you're crossing your hands. It's going to go 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Return it. Okay, swap feet. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, looking at the left knee. Bring yourself forward and stretch over. Hamstring stretch. Return. Right hand, what goes on this one? What do we do before? It doesn't matter because we're going to do both sides because I've forgotten. So, okay, let's do right hand, left hand on circle. Right hand is facing the toe. It's going to go 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, sitting up nice and straight. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back round. Swap hands. Left hand is 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8, 7, 6. Bring it back round. Amazing. Okay, let's go on to our glutes. I think we're glutes. Yep, laying on your side. Okay, first of all, the circle's going to go, have that on here so I can check what I'm doing. Circle's going to go in front, sort of in line with your chest. So position yourself on a long line on the mat. So you're lifted from under your waist. We're not collapsed down. We're already getting that waist lift. Legs are long, strong and together. And your right hand is on the circle, sort of in line with your chest. So you're nicely lifted. Pick your feet up, bring them to the front of the mat, slightly offset. Take your top leg up, take it back to the midline, push it away to make it longer out the sockets. So we are going to lift and lower and press on the circle at the same time. So press and lift, release, press and lift, press the circle, lift the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Release it. Sweep the leg forward and press. Take it back. Sweep forward and press. Release and back. Forward and press. Release it back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Release it back. Okay, we're going to do some small circles. So reset yourself, push your waist up, make sure your hips, take a moment to check your hips are in line. Push the leg away, small circles and a small press. Keep pressing on the circle. Small circles back and forward. Hold it there. Release it. Okay. My dad's just texted me. It's just come up on the phone and that took my mind off it. So let's just have a quick rest in between while I take a moment to see what we're doing next. So, okay, I know what we're doing next. So we're going to move the circle. I don't know how this works. So we're going to move the circle so it's in line with your thighs. Okay, so you're going to draw the knee in. If you can, you're going to need to adjust the circle. Take the foot through the circle. Tap the back of the circle, the front of the circle, knee to chest, away. Knee in, through the circle, back, front, bend, release. If this is too much, you could do it without the circle. Just a bit of a novelty. 2 more. In, push through, tap back, tap forward, bend, stretch. Last one. In, through, tap, tap, in, stretch and hold. Drop the circle, bring the knee in front, give it a pat. Okay, laying on your back, we're going to do a quick corkscrew. So circle goes on your shins and your legs go in the air. So we're going to keep the corkscrew low. We're just going to release the lower back. So pressure to the outside of the circle, twist the hips, breathing in as you go down. 6 o'clock, turn the hips, exhale as you come up. In as you go down. Exhale up. So you're twisting your hips at the top and bottom of the clock. Hold it. Go the other way. Breathing in. Twist. Breathing in. Twist. 2 more. Breathing in. Twist your hips. Breathing in. Exhale up. Hold it there. Bend the knees in. Take the circle off. Have a little rock side to side. Sweep yourself round to the other side. Okay, circle in front. Nice long line with your body. Okay, hips are forward, chest is forward, waist is lifted. Pick your feet up, front of the mat. Take the top leg back to the midline, push the leg away. Okay, you're going to lift, lower and press. Lift, lower, press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. Release it there. Okay, you're going to sweep forward and press. And back. Sweep the leg forward, heel back. Point the toe forward, heel back. So trying to keep that leg at hip height. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Release back. Stretch the leg out, reset, hips forward. Hold the circle down, small circles. Hold it, reverse it. Keep pressing on the circle. Ooh. Okay, hold it there. Take the circle down, lower. Knee comes in. Leg goes through, taps back, taps forward. Knee in and out. Knee in, through, back, forward, in, out. Again, drop the circle if this is too much. Quite a stretch, especially this side for me, it's much tighter. Last one. Woo. Hold, press away, drop circle, drop the knee in front, give it a little massage, lying on our back for bridge. Okay, circle in between the thighs again. Keep that press again, so like we did with the first sit up, make the circle an oval. And again, relax, breathing in, relax the back of your head, the back of your throat, take your shoulders from your ears, soften your chest, think of where the pressure is on your feet, soften that ribs in and down, so shorten that little gap on between your ribs and your hips, in and down. Hands by your side. Let's start with some pelvic tilt, so little tiny tilt of your pelvis towards your nose. A little bit more tricky with the circle there. So it's a small tilt round, release it. Tilt it round, release it. One more. Round, release. Okay, tilt. Lift your hips up. Keep squeezing. All the way up. Squeeze that circle. Don't allow your ribs to flare, so soften your ribs in and down. Push the bone away from your hips towards your thighs. Keep pushing on the inside of your feet. Thumbs lifted. Shuffle your shoulders up a little more, breathing in. Okay, release the circle. Squeeze the circle. Release. And squeeze. 4. Small move. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Squeeze. Okay, keep the squeeze and then lower your hips. If you really need to, release the squeeze. If not, how slowly can you lower your pelvis in between your hips, top of the back, middle back, lower back, hips, pelvis. Release the squeeze for a moment. Whew. Okay, exhale. Soften. Hands down, tilt the pelvis. And round. Tilt. And round. Tilt. Lift the hips. Squeeze the circle. All the way up. Keep pushing up. Now keep that squeeze and then inhale. Take your arms over your head. So you're still squeezing the circle, pushing your knees away to the wall in front. Think, press firmly into that big toe. Takes it off of the pressure from the outside of the feet. Breathing in, push up higher. Okay, next exhale, keep the squeeze. How slowly can you lower? Top of the back, middle back, lower back, hips, pelvis. The squeeze is still there. Release the squeeze, bring your arms forward, grab the circle. One foot's going in the circle, one foot is long. Let's take a hamstring stretch. So bend the knee in towards your chest, push up and straighten. Push your foot into that handle. If you want to, you can move your hands on the handle to bring that stretch closer to your chest, however you need to feel that stretch. Take it across the body, so look at the arm, take the right arm out to the side. Keep pushing that foot into the circle. Return. Swap hands. Look at the left hand. Take the foot out towards the right. As long as you're keeping the hips, my wall's in the way, keeping the hips facing the ceiling. But they're not lifted. If they're lifted, push it back down or bring the leg back up. Breathing in. Exhale, return. Okay, let's just single leg teaser while we're like this. Okay, left leg is glued down. Feet are facing the toes are facing the ceiling. Shoulders away from ears. Breathing in. Exhale, push that foot into the circle, head comes up, shoulders come up. So it's a single leg teaser and like a single leg roll up. Keep pushing and you'll come up nice and slowly, stacking, 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 stacking. Straighten the spine. Breathing in, exhale, let's go back. And you control it back, turn your pelvis, turn your hips, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. Draw the leg in for one more stretch. Bend it in. Swap legs. Okay, right leg is long and strong. Left leg is in. Pushes up. In. Pushes up. Bring that stretch towards you. Stretch the other leg out. So oppositional stretch. This toe is going this way. Those toes are going the other way. Breathing in. Exhale. Take the stretch across the body. Look at your left hand. Return. Opposite side. Push the foot into circle. Keep the hips down. Back to center. Okay. Single leg teaser. Breathing in. Exhale. Push the foot firmly into the circle. You can feel it lifting your shoulders up, as though they're being picked up. Head comes up, shoulders come up, top of the back, middle back. My right leg is glued down. Turning, turning, turning. Turn the hips. Feel that pelvis turn. Stack the spine up nice and straight. And down. Straight. Breathing in. Let's go back. So pelvis turns, hips turns, lower back, middle back, working the way through each vertebra of that spine, upper back. One more stretch forward with that leg. Nice. Okay, bend in. Let's do both feet in. Turn the circle around so they're off the handles. Bring the knees into the chest. Have a little roll around of that spine. Roll around the clock and then roll back around the clock. If you wish to, you're going to push both feet into that circle. Stretch up. Okay. Push the feet down. Same things you did with the single. Feet go down, head comes up, shoulders come up. A little bit harder. Keep pushing. Gravity's going to take you up. Straighten your spine up as you come up. Teaser. If you want from here, you can take an arm out and look at it. You can take an arm out and look at it. Hold it like this. Keep pushing in. You're supported with the circle, so it's a nice position. Keep pushing the chest forward to the feet. Ears away from, shoulders away from ears. Okay. Slowly bend your feet in. What was we going to do here? Rolling like a ball. Okay, bring your feet in so you're nice and tight like a ball. Make yourself ball-like. And then you're going to roll back if you wish. Push the feet into the circle as you come up. Try and keep that ball shape. So feet to seat, knees to shoulders. Don't be tempted to straighten your legs as you come up. Even though you're lifting your hips up to roll back, try and keep like a ball. 2 more. Up and hold. Drop the circle. Soles of the feet together. Butterfly your knees either side. Hold on. Okay, turning around onto all fours. Toes are tucked under. Let's round the spine to the ceiling. Belly button is drawn in. Pelvis is tucked under. Take your shoulders from your ears. And then send it all the other way. So push your bottom, widen your seat bones. And then round again. Lift your heart up to the ceiling. And then exhale lower. Okay. Going up onto your tiptoes, lift your hips up to the ceiling. So you're pushing up onto your tiptoes. Hips are nice and high, tummies are drawn in. Lower your heels, lower your left heel. And then lower your right heel. And push back. Keep lifted with the hips high, tummies drawn in, pressure away from your shoulders. Walk your heels towards your hands. Squeeze your heels together, Pilates V, on your fingertips over your toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips. Click, 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 click. Stack the spine, roll your shoulders up. Have a little swing, get the blood flowing. You're going to take a deep breath in. Fingers all the way up to the ceiling. Reach up and down. And again, up onto your tiptoes. You can push the weight evenly. out to the side. Big. Well done. Give yourself a clap. Thank you. See you all soon.